A very pleasant evening to you, sports fans. My name is Robert Williams.
And I'm Roger Haspel.
We say welcome, welcome, welcome once again to your favorite sports calling show here on Reggae Radio. What's the score? And as usual, we go up to 11 o'clock. Program tonight brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. And we say welcome back to Hermosa, a long-time sponsor. The numbers to call tonight to share with us on the program, 974-5043, 974-5051, 974-5079, 618-0352. Toll free, it's 888-991-4152. The WhatsApp line, the WhatsApp line is 876-838-2405. And you can also join us via Zoom. The meeting ID is 824-891-93303. And the password is 666266. Where do we kick it off this evening, Roger?
So many places. And start off the world under 20s.
Oh, you sound so, Roger. I don't understand how you sound so. You sound like, you don't sound so bossy. What happened to you?
Yeah, there are some issues, so we are trying to work through the technicalities.
Oh, yeah, you sound a little different station-ish. All right, so we kick it off this evening.
Yeah, well, we can start with the world under 20s, of course. You know, Jamaica ended with 8 medals.
Yes.
Goal, individual and a relay goal, and 4 peats in the women's 4x100 meters. It's very significant. I know there's a lot of people not really talking about that.
Yes, yeah, because but what has happened now is that we have that 4-peat that has continued, but we have been losing the sprints to the Americans, yeah. But that is what we talk about later on. But
I mean,
I think it's eh?
We're not gonna expect that the Americans gonna sit down and roll over and die. You know, they will be they will ching.
For sure.
It's up to we now to make our game is up there all the time with them.
Yeah, but they turned out with a masterful performance. So many medals. This has been the best performance by the Americans at this championships ever.
Yeah, I mean, I think the home advantage kind of help them too.
Well,
you know, so
I don't even know if I would consider it. Well, it's definitely home advantage, yes, but I don't even know how much that contributed. But they did very well.
Yeah,
getting 24 medals, doubling up everybody. The closest to them was Kenya with 11.
Yeah,
a big performance.
I know that a lot of people, you know, some people, you know, they kind of criticizing the fact that, you know, Shania had gotten 2 silver medals. Yes, we are disappointed. She you know, we all thought that she'd have won the gold in both the 100 and the 200. But you must remember, say sometimes other people are prepared to, you know.
Yeah, but we keep on forgetting that as Jamaicans, you know, because we think everybody just sitting down and waiting for us to take over. But this girl, this twin girl here, she really looked the part.
Certainly. And I remember, you know, you remember Sanjay meet. They were down to meet from that time, you know, and then the coach pull them from that race.
Mm-hmm.
I met at Sanjay's meet, the East Coast Invitation, and
it never happened.
Yeah, they pulled them at the last minute. So
meet or no. But I think Shania probably should have done a little better in the 200. I mean, she lost her cool in the last part of the race. Started swimming. Yeah. I think they what's her name? Mia? Outdid her on the curve.
Yeah.
But to come away with 2 silver medals and a gold medal is very good work.
We have to congratulate the triple jumper too, you know.
Oh Lord. Well, he was the only individual gold medalist. We had 2 gold medals, yeah. Edwards, very good performance. Boy, it looked like it has become a trend now that he finds it on the last jump.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
he's a clutch kind of performer, you know.
Yeah,
So
big performance. 1708. Yeah,
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 courage Jamaica
that was
to go,
excellent.
you know, and Sir Jamaica, and so good outing overall. I
Hmm.
mean,
Well,
um,
I guess there were some things that I thought I thought a lot of things didn't go how we expected it. Um, later on when we talk to Raymond Casey, we'll break it down and see, you know, because
yeah,
Casey was predicting something like I think about 5 medals he had predicted, or somewhere thereabouts. We got a little
yeah,
more than he had predicted. But Casey is the man who predict the thing them and usually get them right. So, we're gonna be talking with him later on. I'll get a full um, breakdown of what transpired. So Savannah Park is buzzing again.
yes.
CPL
The,
cricket back at Savannah Park tomorrow.
yeah, the Kingsmen,
The
the
Kingsmen.
new franchise.
Uh, a lot of people been looking forward to this Kingsmen at Savannah. Well, just Savannah Park hosting cricket, CPL cricket again. So is it the Barbados Tridents that the Kingsmen will be playing? No?
Yes, the
Right,
Tridents.
right. So
Seven,
7 o'clock tomorrow evening. This time Savannah Park is rocking. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. Andre Russell back in action, Ravman Powell, and the others. So we're looking forward
yeah.
to that tomorrow
The
night.
Reza head South Africa. He's a very good player as well.
Hendricks.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Hendrick.
So we get a
And of
chance
course,
tomorrow to see everybody up close and personal. So that should be exciting. CPL cricket back at Savannah Park. So let's see what happens there. But I don't know if where you are, Roger, the holiday season is still on, but down this side here in Ochi, boy, it's still holiday, and it look like Independence Day don't come yet, Boy, if you ever venture out on the road, man, make sure say you plan to spend a lot of time out there, because holiday is still on down this side, man. Like Independence and everything just coming down this side now. Yes. And it's a good look place, lively. Yeah, man. You drop down this side, man. You're nice, man. Anything you want, you can find it down in Ochi side, between Ochi and Discovery Bay, man. Anything you want, man. In terms of
it looks
having fun.
like it's a New Jerusalem.
Well, I don't know if we can call it Jerusalem, but as we have an early caller, let us take the call, and then we continue. Caller, good evening.
Herbert,
Greetings.
how you do?
Not too bad,
Oh Lord, we're glad to hear from you, ma'am.
Glad to hear from you too.
Anyway, the track and field, the under 20 world champs. How many medals we get?
What was that? 8 medals,
Let
two
me
gold,
ask you.
3 silver, and 3 bronze. That's 8, yeah.
How many?
8 medals overall.
Yes, 1 gold, 2,
2 gold, 2 gold.
2 gold?
Yeah, man. We had a triple jump gold, and we had the 4x1 girls got a gold medal.
Anyway, big up the team, right? And plus the management team, man. We have done well, man.
Yeah, man, they did well. They did well.
Yeah, you see this girl they call Shania Douglas? Oh my God, I tell you,
She did well,
outstanding,
but
man.
kind of little disappointing. But
But in what way?
because she never got the gold medal in the 200 meters.
No, but Robert, let's be satisfied with that,
No,
because
I'm not dissatisfied. I'm just saying that we were anticipating that, but it never happened.
I saw the best, but the girl, but the USA girl, I go out fast, I should make it kind of before,
Yeah, that's what
the
she outdid her, I think, on the curve. Mia Maxwell, her name is, yeah.
Yes. So anyway, man, big up, right? I mean, thank them very much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I we mustn't forget the Commonwealth Games athletes, you know, because they came on with something like about 18 medals or 19.
yes, we were calling last week,
10
you know,
gold medals.
but you busy, but you see, but I big them up anyway, still right now.
Uh-huh.
18 medals, you know.
Yeah.
It's straight 10 gold. But yeah, man, we don't want to call you last week. Yes, but then I'm busy.
Okay.
Yeah. Carla, you know, say last week we never talk about it, but it's a good thing that we're gonna get that individual tonight. The first in our history that winning Commonwealth 800 meters.
Mm-hmm.
We never mentioned it last week, so we have to big it up this week.
Right.
We didn't mention it last week.
No, we never spoke about it in depth last week.
I'm going to Robert, man.
But we're making amends for it this week. We should be having Navaski on the program tonight.
Anyway, big him up still because he's a star, you know.
Yep, the man, they're a superstar, man.
Yeah, man, he's a star, man. Yeah, man.
All the track and
field athletes, they have done well. Whether under 20 and plus the Commonwealth game and plus the Sunshine Girls.
I don't think the CAC games we got what we were hoping to get in terms of track and field, medal-wise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But still a good look.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thanks for the call here, sir.
All right. The under 20 Them out of the competition?
No, they were out, you know. They got knocked out at the quarterfinal stage. Mexico won it yesterday, beating the USA 2-0. So Mexico will advance to the Olympic football competition because, you know, US would have qualified as host already. So USA, Canada, Mexico, and who else again, Roger? Make it to the World Cup. Costa Rica. So the 4 semi-finalists gone through today. To the World Cup. No, gone to the World Cup. Qualified for the World Cup. So the Reggae Boys missed out because they were beaten by Canada.
So the Reggae Boys are out?
Yeah, they're out.
Well, sure. They don't do well enough.
Yeah, them never did bad at all. But I mean, to play Canada 2 times in a one tournament, boy.
Don't start out well anyway. But
I don't know if that is the luck of the draw, the bad luck of the draw. But
who is the coach, Robert?
Rudolph Austin.
Right.
No, but that time no one can beat the coach, you know, because every time Jamaica lose, no one beat the coach. But sometimes we just not as good as we think we are.
Robert, he's a good coach, you know.
Well, he has proven to be up to this point.
He's a Premier League champion.
About the Premier League champions, yes.
Yeah, local.
Yeah. Portmore United, him coach.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, big up anyway.
Yeah, man, and big up yourself. So thanks for the call, all right?
All right, take care of yourself.
All right, so we're heading into our first break, and when we come back, we're going to be speaking with the 800 meters Commonwealth champion, Navaski Anderson. And we're also scheduled to speak with the warrior, Natalia Gould. The program brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. We go to the break.
Hermosa Health, registered ambulatory surgery center in St. Anne, offers orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, neurosurgery, stem cell and platelets-rich plasma procedures, ophthalmology, general surgery, affordable specialist, wound and hernia clinics and surgery. A registered day surgery facility with modern operating theater suites. Enjoy spacious, comfortable and welcoming surroundings. We accept all major health cards. Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370.
You know how 50,000 would have sweet me for back to school?
Western Union is helping you to take one more step for back to school. Receive money from abroad with Western Union at any location or use the GK1 app. You could be one of 20 lucky winners of $50,000 cash.
That's what I sweet me.
Collect money from abroad today and you could win $50,000 cash. Grace Kennedy Money Services, agents of Western Union, helping you to take one more step for back to school. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion runs July 20 to September 12.
Them legalize marijuana.
You know, get
Cannabis Licensing Authority is hitting the road with the Cannabis Special Permit Program Road Tour. Catch the IRFM team live in Westmoreland on Thursday, August 13, bringing you the information and opportunities you need to take the next step toward participating in Jamaica's regulated cannabis industry. That's a live outside broadcast from the Cannabis Special Permit Program Road Tour at Enfield Primary and Infant School, Darliston, Westmoreland from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on IRFM.
Legalize marijuana.
Howdy, me people. Knowledge of the real power. Don't. So don't make nobody come try go around you. If you can't read, if you can't write, you can't do maths, don't worry. You can start today. Join the Adult Learning Center on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. at Swallowfield Chapel. Only a contribution of $500 for the term. That's every 3 months. Get rid of the excuses and call 876-836-7813. Learn, grow, and take charge of your future every Tuesday, every Thursday at the Adult Learning Center.
Bull Taylor Lawn, fashion with a difference, part 2, August 14 is a Friday at Bull Taylor Lawn, Top Maryland, St. Andrew, featuring Worldly Martha Stone Love, alongside DJ Tubi, the legend, legendary movements, addition $1,500. So remember, Bull Taylor Lawn, fashion with a difference, part 2, Bull Taylor Lawn, Top Maryland, St. Andrew, featuring Worldly Martha Stone Love. Remember, Friday, August 14, 2026, fashion with a difference, part 2. Shut.
I cool water any day, anytime. Give me the energy and make me feel alive. So refreshing and revitalized. Pop a new back and make us stay cool and all the vibes. Yeah. I cool water helps me stay cool, 'cause I drink cool. I cool water for life.
I Cool Water. New bottle, same crisp, light, refreshing water. I Cool for life.
I cool water for life.
It's cricket, wonderful cricket. The biggest party in sports is bigger and better in 2026 with a new franchise. Yes, the 2026 Caribbean Premier League unfolds August 7 to September 20 with new franchise Jamaica Kingsmen and with action back at Sabina Park. Join the Sporting Choice IRFM for game day summaries on the matches involving Jamaica Kingsmen as well as the semi-finals and final with star Caribbean cricket commentator Andrew Mason. It's all courtesy of Falmouth Chicken. Looking for scrumptious food? Falmouth Chicken is simply the best in Western Jamaica. Vibes, pizza, wow. Ovaro Energy Solutions Limited. Customized from concept to connection. Call 876-537-7628 and break from the grid. The biggest party in sports, the 2026 Caribbean Premier League on the Sporting Choice IRFM. Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRFM. It is now 20 minutes after 9 o'clock, and we say a very pleasant evening to the Commonwealth 800 meters champion Navaski Anderson. How are you, Navaski?
Blessings. Good evening. Can you hear me quite well?
Hearing you loud and clear, my brother. Good to have you, man. Welcome to the big station.
Yeah, man. Nice to be here. Not my first time around, but always good.
No, it's not the first time around, but it's the first time on this show.
That's right.
How are you doing?
Doing quite fine, man. You know, just here, getting prepared for another session tomorrow as we speak. You know.
Well, it looked like I think it was in Japan that you became the first Jamaican to make the final of the World Championship in 800 meters.
That's right, yes.
And then you took it a notch further this time around at the Commonwealth Games.
Yes, it's always about growth, development, and your progress over time. So that's what I want to keep doing. Just keep adding to all these experiences. So by the time the 28 Olympics come around, I could show the world what I've been working for over a long period of time, you know?
Great.
The event itself, you were like the last person to cut in terms of time, making it into the final. That day, I mean, take us through that. And I mean, it was a vast contrast in terms of how you got there, and what you're left with in the end. Talk to us about that.
Yes, in Jamaica we always said, if you're not in it, you cannot win it. You know.
It's really.
So my job was always just to get myself over into the finals, despite what it takes. The next thing that we said, when trouble fit take you, picnic shot fit you.
Aye.
When by the time I look to my right and see 2, 3 guys flew by me at that time, well, I have no option but to get myself across that line, which resulted in me diving and became the last person to get that qualification spot into the finals. And then at this point now, all I could think about is, well, I'm in the finals. At this point, I have to refresh, you know, go back to the drawing board and think of the finals as a totally different race and a total different experience that I'm about to go into. So it was a totally different mindset and kind of change the game around a little bit and just put my best foot forward going into the finals, you know?
And tell us about that race itself. I mean, what was the strategy right through and eventually going on to take the goal?
Yes, for years and years, as I've been saying, winning the Commonwealth Games in 2026 was a written goal of mine. And because it was written, I realized I spoke a lot of power into that goal, you know. I spoke a lot of positivity. I was determined to attain that goal because achieving my first global medal is something that I've been trying to do for years. After 3 World Championship games, 1 Olympic game. Now this was my second Commonwealth game. Previous numerous international games, and this was my first goal, which spoke a lot to me and about me because it shows the level of great determination and shows the country how hard I've been working. And through consistency and perseverance, you will indeed achieve your desired goal in the end.
Navaski, you look like a guy who worked very hard. And you mentioned the last Commonwealth Games that was in what, 2022 it was? Yes,
That's right.
2022. You were out of the medals at that time. But you have improved significantly between 2022 and 2026. And as I mentioned earlier, making the final of the World Championships in 2025 in Japan, and now winning a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. What has changed so much to have made you improve so much over these past 4 years?
Well, whenever all those previous championships, I did not get the gold medal, and what has changed is I've turned all of those experiences into learning experiences. How can I learn from this? What are the positive takeaways, positive feedbacks? Sometimes I might not have win, but, a lot of times I leave with a new national record, a new personal best. I leave with something that's showing progress. I leave with new ideas. I leave with new ways of how I can recover. I always leave with great takeaways of how I can add to my entire experience, which is the ultimate goal. And now I think about how can I share these experiences with everyone that is a part of my team that surrounds me, and eventually passing them on to the kids that are being developed in Jamaica. So it's not just developing my running career alone per se, but just continue to grow as an individual, keep on learning, because the moment you stop growing, you're gonna hit the maturity stage, and after the maturity stage is the decline stage. But if I can find ways of how I can stay in the growth stage, I will always be growing. So at the end of the day, that's my only challenge right now. Just keep growing, despite what happened. Keep finding a way to keep going up. While I'm young, I'm at it. Just keep finding ways to keep going up. And I feel like with that mindset, I will continue to just improve some way, somehow,
You mentioned your team. Who are some of the persons around who would have made big sacrifices to help you to get to where you are now as a competitor?
Of course, you know, it's first of all you have to have a really great partnership and understanding with your coach, because not only you are sacrificing a lot on the line. You know, your coach sacrifices everything to show up at practice every day on the line. You know, you have your teammates that you have to show a lot of respect, because those guys are showing up early to practice every day. Nobody's not going to be late. Everybody's showing up on time. So then you have to respect their time. You know, and yeah, I have two coaches to say. I have to respect both my coaches' time. I have to respect our goals. You know, and respecting your goals will say a lot about you individually. You know, so I just try to pay a lot of respect to those who are investing in me, my brand Under Armour, and at the same time, my family. You know, paying a lot of respect to that, and ultimately to the name Novaski and this now the People's Champion. I have to respect myself, because at the beginning of every season, I set out the goals that I want to achieve, and to be honest, despite whatever it takes, I'm gonna do everything right along the way to achieve these goals. So I just have to get up, hey, listen, the goals not gonna come easy, you know. So you have to go find a way to make it happen.
Well,
so
you don't know that already.
Yeah. So I have to find a way to make it happen, man. So that's why I put so much effort into to showing the world how much I work hard, you know?
Yeah. Remind us, Novaski, as to where it all started for you in terms of your high school, and you know what you'd have done at a high school level coming up to this level.
Yeah, for me it started even before high school level at Clarksonville Village down in K Valley Centon, you know?
Yeah.
And back then Nathan Allen attended Clarksonville Village School. Christian Garden. So we had a lot of big names from back down that side, you know, that went to Homewood Technical at the time and stuff like that. And moving on to high school is where Coach Andrew Kidd from St. Jago High School, you know, was one of the coaches who found me deep down in the countryside and, you know, brought me into Spanish Town, St. Catherine, ultimately the Kingston area, to start running and training. And that's where my development started at a very young age. As much as how I didn't have the biggest platform or background at running at champs, the hard work was always being done behind the scenes, you know. I never once said, all right, boom, this hard work, all of this what me I do, me done, you know. Like, me completely done with it and give up with it totally and entirely. I always know, like, despite whatever happens, I have to continue work. I always find back my way to track and field because of the love that I have for the sport. And yeah, St. Jago High School, all of that was needed because it showed me, like, if you keep working and working and working, you're gonna get the results that you desire.
All right, don't move, Novaski. We have a few more questions for you before you go. But we're on to a break now. The program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. We go to another quick break.
Western Jamaica, when you're looking for quality, reliable, and affordable auto parts for your BMW, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Suzuki, and Mitsubishi, your destination is Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories, 22 Bedford Street, South and Lamar, Westmoreland. The time by Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories is
9:30.
Zaga, zaga, zow, now, now. The wait is over! August 15th at the Woodley Complex in Maypen, Clarendon. It's Beenie Man Summer Sizzle!
It's a Summer Sizzle Music Fest with Beenie Man Live. International superstar Ashanti, Capleton, Spragga Benz, Skeng, Chanel Muir, Louis Culture, Najee Boy, Intense, Lost, Shano Iwata, Yaxter, Silvercat, and many more. Backed by a Rough Cut Band. Pre-sold at 6585 at the gate. Ticket outlets, Fontana Pharmacy, Allenwide, Murray's, Cashways, Gibson Gas Station, Juicy Patties. Purchase online at Carrot Tips. See you there.
Blood Dog.
It's bad dog, everybody love bad dog. Bigger, better, badder, everybody know that jerk. Original bacon sausage, the whole place know say about dog run that. Bad dog sausages made it 100% pork meat. And now new bad dog, streaky bacon. Shopping, grab a pack. Hungry, link a vendor. Either way, a belly full is guaranteed. Bad dog, bigger, better, badder. Bad dog, smoky, juicy, full of flavor. Real meat, no filler. Bacon sausage, bad dog, no other.
Bad dog, distributed by CB Foods.
St. Joseph's Teachers College, located at 16 Old Hope Road, Kingston 5. A teacher training institution since 1897, offering bachelor's and associate degrees to meet the needs of Jamaicans and the world over. Advancing in superior academic excellence and innovation in our students. St. Joseph's Teachers College expresses its uniqueness in the teacher training landscape through its diverse course offerings. St. Joseph's Teachers College, education is our goal.
Convert your coins to cash today with Coin Exchange. Visit a Coin Exchange machine at select Bill Express locations island-wide with your loose coin collection. No special days, no need for counting, no need for sorting. Coin Exchange machines are fast, fun, and free. Find a location nearest you at gkmsonline.com/coin collection or call 888-555-5555. Convert your coins to cash today. Coin Exchange is brought to you by Bill Express, a member of the Grace Kennedy Financial Group.
It's cricket, wonderful cricket. The biggest party in sports is bigger and better in 2026 with a new franchise. Yes, the 2026 Caribbean Premier League unfolds August 7 to September 20 with new franchise Jamaica Kingsmen and with action back at Sabina Park. Join the Sporting Choice Ira FM for game day summaries on the matches involving Jamaica Kingsmen as well as the semi-finals and final with star Caribbean cricket commentator Andrew Mason. It's all courtesy of Falmouth Chicken. Looking for scrumptious food? Falmouth Chicken is simply the best in Western Jamaica. Vibes, pizza, wow. Ovaro Energy Solutions Limited. Customized from concept to connection. Call 876-537-7628 and break from the grid. The biggest party in sports, the 2026 Caribbean Premier League on the Sporting Choice Irie FM.
Master, I have returned. Come, my child. What is that you hold in your hand? It's a radio. A radio? What is such a thing? Grandmaster, tell us. What is that? We must take this to the village at once. Everybody need to hear such power.
This is your reggae Dr. Ordin. Irie FM, run China, and there's a door. Keep it locked to Irie FM.
Irie FM.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio Irie FM. We're having a conversation with the Commonwealth 800 meters champion, Navaski Anderson. And Navaski, gold medals are the ultimate, one would want to think, in track and field competition. You have achieved significant goals over the past couple of years. Where are you looking for as your next achievement? I know you've been low in the national record over and over. I don't know if that is a part of it. What is the next big one for you?
Well, my next for the season's still not done yet. I'm currently in the US, but in a few days I leave back to Europe for a few more races for the rest of the season. So, this year we have the first World Ultimate Championships. So, it would be nice to be the first Ultimate Champion.
Sure.
So, but it comes with believing in yourself, I have to believe from now that I'm truly the winner, and that's how you achieve it. So, yeah. But continue getting better and better each year, and that means getting into more World Championship and major World Finals, Olympic Finals, and giving myself the opportunity to go and earn those medals,
Great.
And I think keep doing that, show the world that Jamaica middle distance is constantly growing, stays on the rise, and that it doesn't stop here. after Navaski, there's going to be a whole generation of 800 meter athletes that are coming up in Jamaica.
Yeah, we waited a long time for a Commonwealth 800 champion. We waited a long time for a world champion, long time for Olympic champion. But we're on the road now, it look like.
Yeah, we on the road and we hitting milestones while we get in there. So still asking everyone to be patient, keep supporting, keep showing the love because it's gonna take some nurturing. It's gonna take some time, but I'm happy I'm able to show the world and the country that listen, we're in it and we can do it, and that's how sometimes that's all it takes, for a lot of people to buy into what you're trying to achieve and see that, listen, it is possible. These goals are not unattainable as what one would think a few years ago,
Well, Nevaski, one of the goals that you definitely have to work towards, no doubt, is the new qualifying mark for the World Championships. What's your thoughts on that generally about the new qualifying marks? And I mean, getting there, just to get there, just to get to the World Championships.
Honestly, I feel I'm not worried about qualification or standards or stuff like that. Just trusting the plan with the plans that I have, just executing day by day. That will be easily taken care of. So I'm not, as to say, caught up in making teams or standards or stuff like that. When you decide, you have to make the goal way bigger than that. You have to make the goal go and get in these medals, and not to say, I'm going to be caught up thinking about making standards and stuff like that. Setting the goals big, and that way I could reap bigger rewards. So that's ultimately how I look at it from a bigger perspective.
A positive mindset is definitely always up your avenue, basically. The way how you speak, the way how you come across, it appears that it is strictly positive
Body
thinking,
language,
positive, straight every time.
Mm.
Yes, because there's no room for anything else. Like, if I not believe in myself, who else I can't really and truly ask anyone else to listen, buy into what I'm trying to achieve, Yeah, you have to speak it into existence. You have to speak power into it.
Real.
Like, this is not just into track and field, but within anything you do on all walks of life, you have to speak some power into it. And that's really and truly, that's how I got to where I'm at right now. And I have to keep doing that. And it's not like I'm putting up a facade or this is not Navaski and this, but that is strictly how I like to operate, because that is the way to go about it.
Once again, Navaski, congratulations and keep doing what you're doing, brother. That positivity that Roger talked about a while ago, it's like it's an aura around
Yes,
you.
man.
It was positive. Big up yourself and thanks again for speaking with us.
Thank you very much. Respect, enough love. Blessings, Jamaica. Blessings to Irie FM and all love.
All
right.
Big up
man.
yourself.
All
So
right.
we move from one
Bless.
800 runner, Roger, to another because we have Natalia Gould on the line. She's going to be talking to us about her new book. Is it new? Natalia, good evening.
Good evening.
How you do?
I'm good.
Good to have you.
My Irie.
Then we know you Irie long time. Ain't nothing new.
Yes.
You have a book out now. How long ago was this book published?
It was published July 26th.
Oh, just come on.
Yes, literally like our last week or the week before. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the inspiration? Tell us what the name of the book is and what was the inspiration that led to this production.
Okay. It's called The Warrior in Me, and it's inspired by my dad. from when I was young growing up, he was always, pushing me. Well, not to say pushing me, but always there for me whenever I, go to track meets from I was in primary school. He will always be there, and he would like ride his bicycle down to Kirkvine, come watch his daughter run a barefoot, like without no shoes. And he died in 2005, and he didn't get the chance to watch me grow up to be the woman that I am today in track and field. And so I've been writing this book for years now, like just putting down stuff, and until like in April I was like, I need to finish it. I need to get it done because that was when I got sick, and then I just focus on it. Like I literally use the whole day start, just doing things and reaching out to my manager and say, hey, I'm finishing up this book and whatever and blah blah. So I had a lot of help, and it's here now.
Wow.
So what some of the
copy.
chapters entail in terms of,
I have a copy, so I can show you guys. Sorry, I my background is not so good, so I have to hide myself.
Not a problem.
It's not even showing properly because of the background, but it's called The Warrior in Me.
Warrior in Me. Okay.
Yes, and it's inspired also by, the name is inspired by Xena the Warrior Princess.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that show, Xena the Warrior Princess.
Yeah.
That's where I get my name from, the warrior.
Okay.
I get it from her because I see her as this powerful woman, like a warrior. And I used to call myself the Warrior Princess.
Where is the book available?
It's available on Amazon. You can get it as an ebook, and you can also get it a copy, a paperback. So I encourage people, if they want a signature, they can get the paperback. But if they don't, it's okay as well. They can get their ebook.
When you say ebook,
meaning you can
also mean audiobook
online,
or just
on Kindle.
Kindle, yeah.
On Kindle, you can purchase it online.
Oh, so it's not
Hold
it's
it
not
up one,
audiobook.
hold it up one more time
No.
for us, Natalia. One more time.
Okay. It's not audio.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know how this is gonna work.
No, come
Is that
to
with a
right.
background?
Yeah. The producer want to do
Yeah,
something
man.
with it, so he's asking you to hold it up one more time.
I'm sorry, I'm not making it better because I hide my background because it's not so,
No worries. Yeah, I guess we work with that. We work with
Yes.
that. So tell me something now.
Tell you what,
I
Natalia,
think it's
what you
better
can do
out here.
is text us the graphic, and I think he'll be able to put it up.
Oh, I did send it to you, remember?
Oh yes, you did.
Okay.
I did.
Yes,
Tell me
yes.
something now, Natalia.
Oh, there it is. There
Yeah.
it is.
Right. Tell me something now. How much of the book itself reflects your experiences?
Okay. A bunch of it, because, by the way, this book is just from when I was growing up to 2016. So it's about me making my first Olympics.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah. So it talks about my ups and downs, what I went through before making it to the 2016 Olympics, and just those little details.
And Olympics is a normal thing for you now.
Oh yes, oh my gosh. That first Olympics, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I was going through it. And then I ran 159 and I was like so happy. I even have that, I think I have that picture because I put pictures in there as well.
Okay.
Because I picture myself as the reader and what I would like. And seeing pictures, I think that helps a lot to tell my story. So each page, so I have a picture of me when I was just a baby. So that's the start of me, like when I just now start growing up. And then I have a picture when I was in primary school, when I was winning cross country, for sports day and stuff like that. I have a picture with, me at trials when I won my Olympic trial. Like I have college pictures. I have, those different pictures. My dad is in it, my family, and yeah. So it's not a big book, but it's interesting.
Wow, 80 pages is a big book, man.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, in your introduction, Natalia, you spoke about the road to the Olympics was not easy. You spoke about It was filled with setbacks, heartbreak, injuries, moments when you question whether you would have achieved your dream. You want to just quickly speak about that?
Yeah, so in 2016, I had no idea what was going on with me indoors. That was the year when I literally went 205 at World Indoors, but I had no idea what was going on. But then I found out that I had low iron. And that was when I learned about iron deficiency. And that's why I always encourage, female athletes to make sure you take your iron because it's very important. So that was one of the struggles that started out that year because of the fact that I was running and I felt like I could not run because of just having low energy. My iron was low. I couldn't train properly. I was doing 200s and I was tired. 200 is like 800-meter runners. We love when we go below 800 in training, And I was running a couple 200s and I was tired, and then I got injured, my hamstring. So I got to get worked on a lot with that as well. And, it was just, I don't know, it was just a challenging time. And then I got the qualification right before trials. I think it was in the same month as trials. I got it. I ran in Atlanta and I ran 1:09.3 that year to run a PB to make it to the Olympics.
Writing a book is a process. Is there anything about yourself that surprised you while you were writing this book?
Because I know myself, so anything I write, I'm not really surprised. It's just like when I remember, because as I said, I wrote down stuff long time ago. So when I go back and I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, this is what I remember.
Which chapter of the book is your favorite?
I've not really read all of my book yet since I'm getting. But I think giving back, that's chapter 16, like giving back to my community. I always love to give back.
Yeah, because you have something at Christmas time that you do in your community.
Yes. So I love to give back, to persons in my community and also to like persons around in my school, Manchester High School. So giving back is a big thing for me. So I love that, but I love all the chapters. I don't know.
You are no doubt, Natoya, a champs legend based on your achievements and your victories. You ever lose a race at champs yet?
I haven't lost a race, but I lost long jump. That was.
Yeah,
that was my only, because at a class 4, you cannot run 800, you cannot run 1500, you cannot run the 3000. So I was so determined to go to champs. I literally started training for the long jump in February and champs was March, because I did the long jump at Sports Day and I won. So Mr. J was like, okay, it's something she can do at champs. So I literally trained for champs 1 month in the long jump and went and do it. But I've never lost, like from class 3 all the way up to class 1, I've never lost.
You want to say that again?
Huh?
You want to say that again?
From where?
No, man. You say you never lost a race at champs.
No, I actually have 15 individual gold medals for champs. And if I had, because I tripled twice in class 3 and twice in class 1.
Wow.
So I did the 15 and the 3000 I was 13. I was 13 when I ran at champs my first time when I won triple gold medal. Because I was turning 14 after Carifta Games that year. So I won 3 for class, my first year 3, my second year 3, my first year 1, and my last year 1. I don't remember, but yeah.
In the book, you highlighted any your champs achievements?
Well, I think I did. As I said, I wrote this, but I spoke about champs. There's a whole chapter for champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a chapter for champs and stuff like that. Because I went through like bit by bit, step by step about, from my growing up, my journey, high school, and losing my dad and Carifta Games, and I did mention champs because as I said, there's pictures.
Your career,
There's pictures.
your career, Natalia, has been a long one, and you would have learned a lot of lessons throughout your career. What lessons from your successful athletic career that you would love people to learn through this book?
Okay. I would say not giving up if you feel like you're failing. Because back in 2017, I almost gave up. I almost gave up. So I would say if I had given up in 2017, 2018 onwards would not be the success that I had for those years would not be what it would have been if I had given up in 2017. So I use my faith because I have faith to just journey. And, that helped me a lot. A lot of persons have their own different thing that they do. But for me, faith is a big part of my life. And the success that I had, like in 2018, I got my first medal at Commonwealth because I went 2014 Commonwealth and I was a semifinalist. But in 2018, I finally got me a bronze medal. And it was not easy because, come on, Commonwealth Games, people don't realize how challenging Commonwealth Games is. Like you have all the Africans and the 800 meters, no matter where you go, no matter which competition, it's going to always be challenging because you have the Africans, they got the British people. Only thing was missing was the Europeans and the Americans for Commonwealth Games.
Wow.
And I got my bronze medal that year. And, there was a shift in my training as well. So
we saw it in
I
that race.
knew, so I knew it was going to be a good year. And when I first broke the national record in France, I felt so good. Even though I came fifth, I was rejoicing because that field was stacked. Like when we run at Diamond Leagues, it's like 11 people. Like it's a lot of us. And I was in the back.
Is there going to be another book?
Yes, I also want to release a children's book with the same concept.
Okay.
But it's going to be different. So literally 2 more books, like for children, or maybe part 1 and 2, so probably 3 more. So for the little babies, like from age 6 to 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, But this book is like from you reach high school, you can read this book all the way to
Wow.
100 something.
From Coffee Piece to the Olympics. Is it Coffee Piece or Coffee Grove?
It's Coffee Grove.
From
This
Coffee
Coffee
Grove.
Piece is different.
There's
in
somewhere-
Manchester.
There's another place by the name of Coffee Piece in Manchester.
Yes, there is. But Mr. Wilson, I see that he's on here. He knows where I live. He always telling people that, that she have street name of her up there. She have her picture up there,
Which is
He
true.
always-
From
he
Coffee
always
Grove
say
to the
that.
Olympics. Natalia
from my-
Gould topping.
One quick thing, Natalia. I mean, person asking, they didn't see much of you this year. You want to tell us?
Okay,
Want to
so
explain
I
what
had mentioned earlier when I was talking about my book that I got sick in April, which a lot of persons did not know about. So it all started back in January when I got the viral infection, which I didn't know at the time. I got sick, but then I get over it. Then I qualified for World Indoors. I got sick again after that and get over it. While I'm at World Indoors, I was sick and I did not even know that I was sick then. But I honestly felt something, but I thought it was my allergies. And I thought that when I go on the track, I wouldn't be able to breathe properly. But I made it through. I made it to the semifinals. So that's why I was so proud of even my 2 minutes that I ran, because I barely trained leading up to World Indoors because of just being sick and being out for 2 weeks and then dropping out of workouts. I even fell one time on the track and hit my head. I thought I was going to get a concussion because I just could not recover from whatever that was going on at the time when I did not even know about it. And then after World Indoors, I came back, I was at training, and this all happens because of me just, when I'm training indoors, I take off my shirt, and once I do a fast rep, it's like I just get sick after that. If it's slow, I'm fine, but once it's a fast rep, that's it. but then after World Indoors, we were outdoors training. It was super windy, and it seemed like that messed with my respiratory system. I don't know what's going on, but that following week, I just got sick, just sick, and my whole body was in pain, and I couldn't breathe properly. I was, as a distance runner, and Coach Wilson knows this, as a distance runner, when we do our runs, we do it fast. We go like 6 something per mile, which in kilometers, that's probably 3 something. And I was running 9 minutes per mile or 8 something high per mile, and I was out of breath. Like I could not breathe properly. And so I went to the urgent care. They say that I was constipated, like I was backed up or whatever, but that was happening too. But then I was still feeling sick. So the Saturday after that, which was April 11th, I was home by myself, and I went upstairs to get some allergy pill, because that time was allergy season, and I keep taking it because of just the fact that I got sick. So, and when I went upstairs, I just got dizzy, and I ended up, going down on the ground and just there, and there was water, sweat dripping all over my body. My whole body was in cold sweat and dripping off my face and everything. So I called my friend, and she took me to the ER. So when I was at the ER, they did a CT scan, and then when they did the CT scan, they came back and said to me that they found fluid around my heart.
Wow.
And they admitted me to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 6 days. So that's from April 11 to like about April 17, I think. Yeah. And I was supposed to race that weekend at Tom Jones, and I couldn't. And, while I was in the hospital, they did a procedure. When they finished the procedure, I asked them how much fluid was around my heart. They said they withdrew 1.3 liter of fluid. And then drained 300 milliliters, so 1.6 liter of fluid was drained from or pulled from around my heart. And I had no idea. So literally, while I was qualifying for World Indoors in February, there was fluid forming. While I was at World Indoors, there was fluid around my heart. And then it just give up, I guess. And a week later, after I did a procedure, then the doctor told me that I literally could have dropped down and died. Like if I had went out that morning, I think God did that, because if I had went out that morning, because I was so determined to still run. You understand? I went upstairs to get my allergy pill so I can take it to go outside to run, even though my breathing was not what it's supposed to be. And the doctor told me that I could have went out there, dropped down, and probably died. And you never know what would have happened. Wow. Because this happened like without people even knowing, because they think that, it's a heart attack they have or whatever, but it's like common. It's common in people, like they have fluid around their heart and they don't know, but they think it's a heart attack that persons die from, when that's not the case. So I literally could have died, and not knowing that.
So where are you now in terms of your recovery?
I get over it, because I went back to the cardiologist. They gave me like pills to take for 3 months. So that's why when I was at trials, I did not run, because I literally had just started back training June 2nd. I was out from April
17 there.
Because I literally couldn't train that week leading up to that April 11th weekend. Like I was out there and I was jogging super duper slow, can't barely move and stuff like that. So literally when I counted, it was probably exactly 2 months. 2 months I was out for not training or doing anything.
Wow.
April, May, June. Yeah. So I started back June 2nd was my first day back on the track training. And that is why I didn't came to trials to race. I came, but I just never raced. I just came to train while my coach was here. And, I was hoping to go Commonwealth, but because of just, the numbers and everything, I was not able to. And it would not be fair to take a spot from somebody that ran a trials and qualify for Commonwealth.
And you have a Commonwealth gold medal already, though?
I have a bronze.
Oh, you
and
have
I
a
was
bronze.
robbed another bronze last Commonwealth.
Yeah, and you have a Pan
I
Am
was
gold
robbed.
though.
I was robbed.
You have a Pan
It's
Am gold
bronze.
though.
I have a Pan Am gold for the 800.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the main reason why I have not ran this year. Because persons keep asking, "Oh, are you retired? Are you this or that?" I'm like, no, I was just sick.
Okay. Well, good to know that you are on the road to full recovery.
Yeah.
So we're looking to see you next year.
Yeah, I think Joe trying to say something.
Yeah.
Joe is calling you Robert.
No, he's trying to ignore me.
Oh, Joe, what's up?
No, I just want to say I read the book and I.
Oh, you've read the
tested
book?
it. Oh yes, I got it from when it first came. Yes.
You read it before, Natalia?
Yeah, she hasn't finished yet. But what I do want to say is I didn't ask you today, Toya. Did you do a book signing, or do you think that would be something you would want to do?
Yeah, that's something that I definitely want to do because I'm waiting for the books to come to me because I ordered some so I can have them. But they didn't reach in time because I'm actually in Jamaica right now, but I did not get the chance to bring them because they didn't got delivered in time. So I am hoping to come back to Jamaica when school starts so that I can be able to do that.
Yeah, that would, because I think that would be a good idea. Just wherever it is, if it's in the U.S., if it's here, there, it doesn't matter. And the more book signings you have, the more it gets out there.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we've known each other for a long time. So
long time, Joe. Long time.
Manchester High days.
Yes, Coach Jerry friend,
Yeah. Right. Big up, Jerry. We have Coach Maurice Wilson on the line as well. We're going to be speaking with him shortly. So, yeah. Natalia, I want to say thank you very much for speaking with us. A very insightful conversation.
You're welcome.
All the best with the book.
Thank you.
All right. I will
and
looking
make
out
sure you
for the
go
others.
purchase yours.
Yes.
Yeah?
Make sure you go purchase yours.
Of course. I check it out already. I've seen it on Amazon for something like £8 or something
Expensive at
like
all.
that.
It's not expensive.
No, not expensive at all. Thanks again, Natalia. All the best.
All right,
And thanks for
Natalia.
speaking with
Thank you.
us.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. So the program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. I wonder if we have a break now. No? All right. Let's jump right across now to Coach Maurice Wilson. Coach Wilson, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fair to fine, trying to recover from Commonwealth.
You still didn't recover yet, boss, man?
Boss, I don't think persons understand, that for 7 days, they put in 8 hours. At least 4 to 5. And you know it, Robert. At least 4 to 5 hours at the track each session.
Yes.
So it's worse than training.
Wow. Well, it is a stellar task just to be there.
In this particular situation, we're talking about 45 to 50 sometimes. The best we get is maybe 60 degrees.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, man. So it's very grueling, but it is a commitment,
Yeah. At the end of the day, though, it was worth the while? In terms of what they achieve in terms of medals?
Well, of course, Latoya spoke to it a while ago in terms of the level of competition. Persons don't understand that for Commonwealth, it is some other countries' Olympics.
Yes.
And so they are going to be at their best. They are going to be at their best.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't realize, Willow. When it comes to Jamaica, it's just another meet sometimes for us, but to some people, it's their Olympics.
All of the major short sprint, well, even long sprint event could have given them a medal at a major championship at any given time. So the performance this year was extremely high. But not only that, we're seeing where countries like Australia, Nigeria, Ghana, all of these countries that persons used to think were Cinderella countries have now decided that they want a foot in. And it is for that reason that we have to be very cautious and don't take things for granted, which we love to do, and expect that performances will continue to occur. But it was an excellent championships. I think the meet was well organized and well supported too.
Okay. In terms of the achievement of the athletes, there was one particular athlete that I was really glad to see back among the medals, and it was Frederick Dakers. He seemed to have been off the boil for a while, and we saw him coming up with a silver medal. Was it a silver? Yes.
Yeah, man, it was a silver medal in the discus.
Yeah, man, I was really pleased.
65 meters.
I was really pleased.
You know, I share the same sentiments as you are sharing, Robert, because when he got the medal, I made it very clear that I told him I was extremely happy for him. You know what? He went through injuries, and as you know, he started out very promising because he was also a Commonwealth, if I'm correct, the Commonwealth record holder. So he's one of those persons who have been around for a period of time and would have done his fair bit in terms of representation. And persons don't understand that for professional track and field, it is the athlete's career. So it's not what you want for them alone, So it's not to say, boy, this man should retire. No, you should also think about retiring when you're in your work. This is their work. So they go until they think they must retire. It's not for you to tell them. So a lot of time we have this kind of attitude, and I don't think we mean harm, but we are saying, oh, they have been around too long. It's time for them to pack up. But especially in the complex events, that's the term I use. They can refashion their technique over a period of time and able to do better.
Great.
We spoke with him earlier, Willow, Nevasky Anderson, winning Jamaica's first ever Commonwealth gold. That no doubt would have been a standout in terms of, in your mind in regards to achievement by a Jamaican at the Commonwealth Games.
Oh man, it's a fantastic achievement. But you know what? It is not only about Nevasky's performance. Nevasky is a solid human being.
Yeah,
He's respectful, he's disciplined, he deports himself well. He's a total person. So it's not about his physical prowess, This is a man who is kind, is supportive, everything that you can think of. He's a model athlete. And funnily, there was also Natalia Gould who would have done it over so many years, another model athlete, not only in terms of her performance, but in terms of what she does for her community, in terms of the respect that she shows to multiple coaching staff and to her fellow athletes. So kudos to Nevasky. I think it was a fantastic performance. When you saw the heat, maybe persons would be saying to themselves, what is happening? And you remember he dived over the line. I think it was in the semi-final.
Yes.
But it goes to show you when a man is resilient and when a man knows what he's about. And he also has a very, very supportive coach. And again, he has the energy of the people around him because of the type of person that he is.
Great. Yeah, I learned that about him at the World Championships in Japan. I never imagined that this was his personality. But him real youth. Trust me. Yeah, man.
A real young man.
That
I wish we had many more. And we can still have many more if they just follow good examples,
For real. So it was overall no surprises in terms of the medal achievements at the Commonwealth Games then.
Of course, there were surprises because, let me give you an example. If the team had underperformed, we'd be talking about it.
For real?
No.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, we would be talking about the underperformance, right? But when you look at the spread, that is what was amazing. The spread was right across the divide. So when we had two persons in the high jump, two males in the high jump finals, one getting a goal and one was fourth. It is something that you must acknowledge. We had two in the triple jump final, one getting a silver, one getting a bronze, in Akela Smith and Shante Foreman. When you look at Megan's performance in the hurdles, running 12:41, as a matter of fact, she had an excellent start and could have won. Just overall, I think we performed in all the various
what says you about Dejani Oakley?
No, you see, I'm a straight shooter, I'm not in the bandwagonist thing, So now, this young lady has been one of the top quarter milers in the world, emanating out of NCs. So she's not a surprise to us.
For the last 2 years or so, and she's been right up there.
Right. So I'm not in the thing where persons are going to jump on the bandwagon. While we acknowledge her stellar performance, because what she has done now, is to really bring this to the highest level, one of the highest levels in terms of senior track and field. But I think what was amazing about what she did was how she did what she did, and the sort of maturity that she showed. So I'm not going to support persons just talking about Oakley's performance because of how she executed that run, but it is all about, how mature she was in what she did, and the fact that this is an excellent launching pad for her to move forward in senior track and field.
Okay.
The Ultimate Championship is coming up. Any work has started in regards to that as yet?
Well, again, the direction as it relates to the, if I should say, the selection and the organization falls under the J3s. So I would not want to preempt.
You're not on the selection committee again. You're not on the selection panel again.
The selection committee does a selection when they are called to do a selection. So you don't get up and say you're selecting a team. Because the executive branch of the J3s runs track and field in Jamaica. And persons are incorporated like myself if I'm asked to serve.
Okay.
So
what's your thoughts on it though? The Ultimate Championships? I think it's something
any move by World Athletics, to improve the sport has to be looked on in a positive way, because it is one of those sports that persons work the hardest and the rewards are not equivalent. It is also a sport that you depend on 2 or 3 major championships for the athletes, maybe 2 major championships to really earn substantially over a period of time. And so if there's an avenue for the athletes to earn, they will have to support it. Albeit though, the spread of earning is not spread across the divide. So you're looking at maybe the top 16 persons for Ultimate who may make something. So anything that is done as it relates to that must be applauded.
Great. Well, we'll be looking forward to that, because that is going to be the biggest thing left for the world. Well, apart from the Diamond League finals and the rest of the Diamond League.
And your comments, Coach, on the just concluded World Under-20s? What's your thought? The future look out, arising out of that?
It is difficult to say, because I cannot speak to what the preparations were like. Now, I know in former years, the J3s would normally put a camp together. I know a camp was put together. Some camps. But I cannot speak to the intricacies of the camp. And I cannot speak to first of all, I'd want to applaud the management and the coaching staff, because we brought back 8 medals. 2 gold, 3 bronze, 3 silver. There are some areas of weakness overall in our track and field that we need to look at. In former years, I would say that we're going through phases and we need to hold strain. Robert, you'd have heard me saying that many times. And we will come back around. It's a cycle. Things have changed. Things have changed in that we have seen the movement of numerous coaches with experience. And one of the issues that we have, persons don't understand mentoring. Persons don't understand practices and how it helps in terms of how you can make athletes or guide athletes successfully. And because of this, there are some gaps that we're observing over time because of the departure of some of our senior coaches, whether it be to other countries to work or in other ways, right? And so this is something that we have to look on carefully.
What are these gaps, though? What are some of these gaps?
Just before you go there, you mentioned about Navasky and Andrew Kidd. I was his mentor as a coach when he started at GC Foster College. He also had a Danny Arthon, a Marlene Arthon, and numerous other senior coaches that would have assisted in guiding him. Eventually, he became one of the hardest working high school coaches in the island, not only in terms of physically coaching, but recruiting and identifying talent. We're not seeing the same thing these days. So what we find happening is that a lot of coaches who coach at a particular level may have the emergence of a one athlete or a two athlete and think that they are ready to just do it on their own. In former years, Robert, I don't know if you can recall, but we used to have coaches from Kingston meeting at Kirkvine on a Sunday, and we would chat, inclusive of the late great legend Stephen Francis, Glenn Mills, and numerous other coaches gathering at Kirkvine. Brainstorming. We used to have those multiple camps at Sutton Place, also at GC Foster College, where we would sit and talk track and field almost for the entire night. Robert, you know of those legendary moments when we travel on trips?
Yes.
And there's no sleep for us?
No bed.
Because again, the great Stephen Francis would take the floor, and even when your eyes are burning you, you'd have to sit and would have to chat track and field.
Whole heap of lyrics.
So
sometimes
what
it's happening right at the stadium at the end of the day.
Yes. So Roger, what I'm saying, these are some of the gaps as it relates to our young coaches who have access to information.
But you must initiate the return of some of these things, though, Maurice.
Pardon me?
You can initiate the return of some of these activities.
You're asking a question and you're making
No, I tell you.
So you're assuming that is not being done.
I don't, well, based on the conversation, I don't think it is happening because you mentioned it as a gap.
Please be reminded that one of my direct responsibilities is to make sure that the place that I work facilitates the development of coaches.
Okay.
Not peripherally, but from a grassroots level in terms of assisting them in getting a formal education, not for 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, but for 2 years,
and
onwards,
3 years,
all the way up to 4 years where they can get a master's degree. So while we play that role, you must understand that over time, we have different persons filling different gaps. And so the transition has to take place. I am saying that we're not seeing, maybe because of social media and all of this sort of thing, where you have that sort of camaraderie, where persons would sit together and chat. How many persons you sit doing that, man? People are on their phone.
Yeah.
So that's a gap that we need to look at.
But Willow, how detrimental, I mean, it would be if we don't address these gaps? How detrimental it can be if we don't address this in a meaningful way?
I don't want to create any panic.
I know, but I mean, it can. I mean,
where we are now in our development, right? It is going to require all hands on deck in order for us to maintain the performances that we would have had over a 12-year stretch. It is not a one-man, two-man thing. It is going to require all hands on deck. And while I think it is possible, there are some things, and Robert just mentioned it, that we have to do. When I'm referring to the major stakeholders in the field. So let me speak to the coaches directly now. We have to do, because there are some practices that we think we have correct and we don't have correct. So moving forward, we would have looked at World Junior Games, would have looked at the CSC Games, would have looked at the Commonwealth Games, and we need to come to a common understanding in terms of how we're going to move forward for the next 2 years. We have World Championship next year, and we have the Olympics the other year.
Willow.
I think a good base has been set, emanating out of Commonwealth. So you can look at some of these persons that we can support and continue to develop moving towards the Olympic Games.
All right, we look forward to that, Willow. We're out of time. Thank you very much again, my brother.
No respect.
All right. All right, so we're way past the break. So just to remind our listeners, the program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. When we come back, Raymond Casey Graham will break down the World Under-20 Championships in Oregon. We go to the break.
Every great event starts with the right setting. Whether you're planning a party, wedding, corporate retreat, concert, festival, wellness experience, 5K, product launch, or community celebration, the Urban Development Corporation offers exceptional venues across Jamaica to bring your vision to life. From the vibrant waterfront atmosphere of Harmony Beach Park, the pristine shores of Otrius Bay Beach, to the timeless natural beauty of Laughing Waters, our venues provide the perfect backdrop and convenient parking for unforgettable experiences. Visit our website and social media at udcja.com or contact the UDC events team at 876-656-8446. Let us help you create something extraordinary. UDC venues, extraordinary places, unforgettable experiences.
Michelle, sorry, but you can't get any Xavier book them for Lauren, cause him writing all of them.
Relax, then it's what me going to do now, cause the book list are gonna bust me budget big time.
You think I'm rich? Call Access Financial Services. Them will do the maths for you. You can get up to $3 million to sort out school fees, booklets, uniform, and even something for yourself. And the interest rate low too, you know.
Oh, who say maths are for hard? Call or visit any of our Access Financial Services branches today and let's get your math to add up. Conditions apply. Access Financial Services. Go back to school easier.
Legalize marijuana.
The Cannabis Licensing Authority is hitting the road with the Cannabis Special Permit Program Road Tour. Catch the IRFM team live in Westmoreland on Thursday, August 13, bringing you the information and opportunities you need to take the next step toward participating in Jamaica's regulated cannabis industry. That's a live outside broadcast from the Cannabis Special Permit Program Road Tour at Enfield Primary and Infant School, Darliston, Westmoreland from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on IRI FM.
Legalize marijuana.
Hermosa Health, registered ambulatory surgery center in St. Anne, offers orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, neurosurgery, stem cell and platelets-rich plasma procedures, ophthalmology, general surgery, affordable specialist, wound and hernia clinics and surgery. A registered day surgery facility with modern operating theater suites. Enjoy spacious, comfortable and welcoming surroundings. We accept all major health cards. Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370.
This summer, stamp your passport to millions with Flow. Buy a 5-day or higher data, talk, and text plan, or switch to Flow to earn passport stamps for chances to win your share of over $9 million in cash and prizes. Win $1 million weekly, plus the grand prize of $3 million cash and a trip for two to the CPL Finals in Barbados. The more stamps you collect, the more chances you have to win. Visit discoverflow.co. Promotion ends September 9, 2026. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Niche Financing Limited Easy Summer Loan promotion is back. Borrow a quick loan from now until September 30, 2026 to qualify for enough prizes and surprises. Or refer your friend and get up to $6,000. Call 876-969-7008 or WhatsApp 876-469-1188 for your quick loan now. Visit www.nichefinancingja.com. Niche Easy Summer Loan promotion. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission. Conditions apply.
Kingston, get ready! Wednesday, August 19, the excitement takes over 86 Red Hills Road as RFM is live at the new Yardman Texaco service station. There will be giveaways, raffles, food, entertainment, and surprises around every corner. Bring your friends, family, and soak up the vibes with Jamaica's favorite radio station as we keep the music pumping and the energy high all day long. That's an outside broadcast from the new Yardman Texaco service station, 86 Red Hills Road, Wednesday, August 19. Come for the vibes. Leave with prizes.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio RFM. Herman Laidlaw on YouTube. Roger is saying if we're going to complete the show without a couple of netballers on it. Unbelievable. No. So the netballers got silver at the Commonwealth Games.
Well,
and
give us an
the
idea.
younger ones got silver also at the CAC Games.
Yeah.
All right, we also have Daniel Blake from the Jamaica Kingsmen, but we're going to start off with Raymond Casey Graham because the World Under-20 Championships ended yesterday with 8 medals. Raymond Casey Graham, good evening.
Good night, gentlemen.
How you doing, man?
Hi.
I'm fine. Busy week last week. For the past 2 weeks, the Commonwealth game, the CAC game, the World University. I don't hear you guys talk about the World University.
Of course we did. We were the first ones to talk about it. We were the first ones to carry results from the event.
Yeah, because you were first because you are. I am print media, so you were the first me.
No. Don't come with that.
No, I'm saying
print media beat radio sometime too.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you're gonna first because my story comes the following day, but you guys can bring it the same day.
Okay.
But then it's wrong, so don't get so offensive. I'm not saying that you have an advantage. You bring it the same day, while I have to bring it the following day.
Sometimes the same time we bring it.
That's why sometimes you're so creative and we don't even know nothing until we see it on paper. That's
Casey,
your advantage.
Casey, because we kind of pressed for time too, and we want to get. We have a whole heap of things we want to get out of here tonight. But we kind of run a little late because we're gonna talk to the Kingsmen.
That's not my fault.
All right. So 8 medals. You in your earlier preview had made reference to back in the days when we were getting 16 medals. And you had initially said that you don't expect us to get that much medals this time
I said
around.
in my preview we get a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 8.
Okay, so you're spot on then.
I sent a story to you earlier that came in the Sonic dinner before they departed. I said we should get, but I said the colors, if you read properly, you said that. I said the colors will be different. I had, in my thing, I had minimum 5 and maximum 8.
But generally, how was it for you in terms of the achievements of the athletes?
I don't think they unachieved. I think they did well. I think they did what they should have done. Expect 2 gold, 3 silver, and 3 bronze is the third highest, the joint third best they have done. Well, people are disappointed, yes, because they wanted more gold, because 2 years ago we got 4 gold medals, but this time we only got 2. We have to give God thanks because the United States, they came that team there. They were awesome. They pick up 12, 7, 5, 24. This was their best performance ever. And as Raya said earlier, at home. Well, I don't think it's a home advantage. It's not a team sport as such, like a football. And there was not even a crowd as there as such to really cheer them on. So I would say it's not like USA, they were more prepared than us.
That triple jump guy from Jamaica College, Casey, your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah. I think he has been unbeaten all season. And remember the man, the first jump he did, I think it was 13. And remember at the 4th jump,
people start get panic.
He had the lead, Robert. Roger, he had the lead, and the 4th attempt, and then the guy from USA.
From US doesn't. Yeah.
And then the last jump, the man looked perfect. The last attempt, the man was 17 out or 8.
Yeah, man. It's Captain Clutch, 16. Them call him,
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's always doing that, He has a knack of doing that, If you watch him performing over the years, he always been until the last. When a man thinks him get the goal, this man will just come and just knock out the teeth. So I think that and it shows that field events in Jamaica really that the only individual goal we got was in field event, which is good for going forward. Because nobody really give field events that kind of. But
over the past couple seasons, the field event has really been stepping up.
That is holding us during the downtime for the sprint.
We have to give credit to also the guy from Calabar, Kennedy.
Kennedy, yes, he was up to 3rd one at a time. Yeah.
At one stage, he was 2nd. He was in medal contention, and he still has another World Junior
young
to go to.
Fellow.
Yeah, youngster. He's a personal best. He came 4th, so you have to give him credit also.
All right, hold it there, gentlemen. We rush to this break here because we don't want to be too late again this time with the break. The program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. We go to the break.
On a A, on a B, but a CC Holy Bulla so nice. On a A, on a B.
That's right, CC Holy Bulla so nice.
Suppligent boost you up. Suppligent. When me dip on the move, me not no time to stop. Suffrage and I'm a food and I take another box. Suffrage, fight and energy and wings. Suffrage, boost you up. Suffrage, keep your it boost your energy, keep you on track. For health and strength and daily food. Suffrage and dip on top. Suffrage, fight and energy and wings. People want in the streets. Suffrage, boost you up.
It's cricket time again! CPL is back in Jamaica. 4 match days at Sabina Park. Starting August 11 to August 18. Come see Jamaica Kingsmen take out Barbados, Guyana, Trinidad, and St. Kitts. Get your tickets now at CPLT20.com or follow the Instagram page Kingsmen Jamaica for stands and ticket prices. Also for parking and updates. Day swap at 5 p.m. First ball at 7 p.m. It's cricket time again! 4 match days at Sabina Park. We are Talawa!
Hungry for that real Jamaican food, but nowhere to go? Look no further. Falmouth Chicken is simply the best, with a wide range of scrumptious, mouth-watering chicken combo meals. Barbecue, original, or spicy. Why not try their wings combo special? Spicy, barbecue, original, or mango chili. Their burgers have satisfaction in every bite, morning, noon, or night. What are you waiting for? Located at 15 Duke Street, Falmouth, Thrifty Gas, Barnett Street, and City Center Plaza, Montego Bay. Falmouth Chicken, simply the best.
Master, I have returned. Come, my child. What is that you hold in your hand? It's a radio. A radio? What is such a thing? Grandmaster, tell us. What is that?
请说定爱一电台。
We must take this to the village at once. Everybody need to hear such power.
This is your reggae Dr. Orbin. Irie FM, run China, and there's a door. Keep it locked to Irie FM.
Irie FM.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio, Irie FM. It is 10:32, and before we rejoin Raymond Casey Grant, we have Daniel Blake, the PR man for the Jamaica Kingsmen. Daniel, good evening. What is it you have in store for us at Sabina Park tomorrow? Whole heap of goodies?
A whole lot. Once you're there for the game against the Barbados Tridents, you'll be treated to not just great cricket, but great entertainment as well. Governor and TJ are part of the performers that will happen throughout the games during the week. And obviously we have our top players, Rovman Powell, Dre Russ, Vital Laws, Reza Hendricks, Kemo Paul, among others, who are expected to really put on a show and light it up. There's going to be music, food, all of those things available. So if you haven't gotten your tickets as yet, my advice is to get it while KC talks, because the tickets are going pretty fast.
Oh, you get tickets if any are still available.
All right, so you can go to cplt20.com and you can get your online tickets there. If you want a simpler route, you can go on any one of Kingsmen Jamaica pages on social media. The link is in the bio and it will lead you directly to the page. Or if you're old-fashioned like KC, you go down to Sabina Ticket Office.
Oh.
And then you just buy the ticket.
That's my friend. He's gonna give me 2 tickets after that.
The tickets will be at the ticket office for purchase, for sure.
And the cost?
All right, so it ranges. So if you decide to go to George Headley stand, it will be $1,600. Which, like I've always said, is one of the cheapest prices, not just in franchise cricket, but in sports. Because when you go to certain events, you're paying excess of sometimes even $2,000. So $1,600 for George Headley, $2,000 for North Stand. There will be it will be $2,500 for the games on Thursday and Saturday, but $2,000 for the one tomorrow and for the one next Tuesday. There is the pavilion by the Cricket Cave, which is $4,000. And then if you are a party person, unlike KC, and you want to go over Exodus, then you pay 7,100, which is food, drink, and entertainment inclusive.
Inclusive.
Yeah,
By
man,
the
inclusive.
way, Daniel, you have like a season pass. We can just buy tickets for all the games.
Yeah, man, but a lot of those have run out pretty quickly. So those are in very short order. But I believe that there are still some tickets that you can get separately. So if you buy 4 North Stand tickets for each day, they should be available. But the season pass is running out pretty quickly. So you'd literally have to go when KC is talking a little bit more, and then get it sealed up quick.
But tell us, Daniel, in terms of how the preparations have been coming along, so that when persons come to Sabina Park, they know what they're gonna come and see.
Well, I can definitely tell you, and this is not giving you PR, but this is one of the most detailed setup that has gone into Sabina Park in years. As you know, usually Sabina Park is used for parties, football, and those things. There hasn't been any event at Sabina in, I believe, over a month. So they've been trying to get the pitch right, trying to get the grass right, trying to get everything right. So come Tuesday, we should see a good pitch and a good field. When it comes to the overall setup, as you know, through the Indian government and the JCA and so forth, the scoreboard is there, but it's going to look a lot more advanced with the CPL graphics. You're going to see a lot more entertainment aspects because, as I mentioned, CPL is the biggest party in sports. So you're going to see some dancing. You're going to see...
Our favorite part, that.
And a whole heap of rich rum.
Yeah.
A whole heap of rich rum will be available. Our exclusive rum partners, Chris Gale's Rich Rum. So you can get that there as well. Plenty of Lucozade, one of our partners as well. Water, Coca-Cola. You're going to get a whole lot of things. But come tomorrow and for the rest of the game, Sabina should look different compared to when you go to the West Indies games or go to the JC games.
And I hear Ravman Paul said them not satisfied unless when them hit the ball, it clear the ground, clear the rope and go in at the stands.
Yeah, man. And you should have seen them in training. Like some of them on them car did have to move because the balls were going out of the park. Trust me.
Let us hope that happens throughout the 4 matches at Sabina Park and we have great fun. And we rebound from the opening day loss and score some victories.
Yeah, man. And the guys are really motivated and even they wanted to be part of the show, but obviously because of their training and recovery schedule, it was a little difficult. But that is part of their motivation to really get Jamaican fans excited. As you know, CPL hasn't been in Jamaica since September 2019. That is
too long.
before COVID, right? And it feel like we've been through 2 different life cycles since.
Yeah.
So when you hear them talk, when you see them prepare, they're really serious. So I wouldn't be surprised if we won all 4 games convincingly over the next.
Let us hope your crystal ball is working. Thanks again, Daniel, for speaking with us. And we're looking forward to all 4 matches at Sabina Park, starting tomorrow against the Barbados Tridents. Thanks
7
again.
p.m.
All right, take care.
Raymond
All right,
Casey Graham, back to you. So
yeah, but he kept calling my name, Casey.
Casey,
Yeah.
the question that I want to ask you about the World Under-20 Championships, though, is about Shania Douglas. What do you make of her performances? I know Mia Maxwell is an outstanding sprinter. She is very fast. But I will give her the 100. But what says you about the 200?
Yeah, the 100 meter.
Shania did excellent in the 4x1.
Yeah, the 100 meter. I gave Mia the gold, and I gave based on, remember that Shania ran 10:98 in March. I think that Shania been close to that. She ran about the same time. Like I saw some little, and I think, first of all, I think Shania ran too many races this year, leading up to the World Under 20 Championship.
Oh.
When you look and see the amount of races, she started running from, say, in
January.
some of the meets
Up at JC.
in Jamaica. Yeah, JC, she running double. I don't understand why running double. Running 200, 400. Then she went indoors in New York in January. Then she went to you come back again, you go Penn Relay. Then you go to Maryland. Then you go to Canada. She ran a lot of races. And when I saw I knew, and I said, I know that Maxwell was not far off. They should have met in Maryland, but I think the father didn't want them to meet her as yet.
Yes.
They had something up their sleeve. And I think I was not impressed with Shania first and second round. I saw the beating coming. And her start, when you look at her in the first 2 rounds, her start was poor.
Very
and
poor.
when against quality athlete like Maya and Maria, she will be in problem. And that happened. She got a slow start, and although she came back
Came back
flying
strongly, but just was
Right.
too far behind.
And I think when she lost the 100, based on how she was finishing in the 200, that must have given her some confidence that, yes, the 200 is mine. But guess what? I think Maya was surprised that she even won to, because everybody, there's no way I could go against Shania. 22-11.
Third fastest of all time.
Of all time, with people like Felix. So what happened this time in the 200 now, she got the start, and Maya, but guess what? When they came around the curve now, and Maya went in front, I think Shania panicked.
Yes.
And she started to reach, stretch. She tightened up. While
Overstride.
Maya kept her composure. And she was won easily in the end. Big disappointment, yes, but I'm happy that she got a goal. And guess what? I want to thankful to Nigeria. They knock out USA out of the 4x1 final. and I think if USA was in that final, I think they would have won. The team that they have.
Probably that dropped the
with two
baton.
Maxwell. Yeah. Right. The team. Remember the Nigeria girl, and that USA was comfortably in third in the semi-final, and the girl flew past her and knocked them out. And strange enough, Nigeria went to the final and fast start.
And pick, yeah.
And pick, yeah. So I think Jamaica, we have dominated the 4x1, yes, but I think USA, they were the favorite, the two Maxwell, and they have the sprint hurdler in their team that run the 12:91. So I think we're fortunate in that really. It's the
Well,
first
you know,
time.
when we look at it from a different, I look at it differently, though,
Different, yeah.
I say, you see, you need to get that stick round the track. So you have to be there. You get yourself in position to get the sticker.
That's
If you
true,
don't
Roger.
do it, tough luck on you.
And guess what, Roger?
Yeah.
Guess who led? Switzerland. They led.
Yes. Yeah.
And so not as good as the USA. Would have with Chanel, say Maya was an anchor leg and got baton in front. Would Chanel would have run past her? I doubt it. So but is it good? Jamaica kept Jamaica excellent record, 4 in a row. And you have to give Coach Dyke credit. He's the person who has been the coach of all these 4 in charge of the 4x1 relay, all 4 times. So I think disappointed, yes, but she got 2 medals, and I think no, it's a wake up call, because sometimes you think you and this is good for her going forward. All our management team will have to do now is get her down and think positively going forward. Sometimes you need to lose to win, don't it?
Yeah.
Right.
And now, yeah.
Casey, what do you make of I think it was the mixed relay, where the 800 meters runner, Fowler, I think her name,
Kevin Gay.
was used to anchor.
I'm going to knock the coaching staff here. In the mixed relay, you saw 2 things. In the 400 meter, imagine, I'm wondering if they saw the schedule ahead of the meet. How can you run Jabari Mattison? He ran he's an individual 400 meter runner. He ran the first round of the mixed relay in the morning session. He ran the final in the afternoon session. The following day, he ran the east of the 400, and then in the afternoon, he ran the semi-final. His legs were gone.
Got worse. With each race, it got worse for him.
Right. And then again, too, in the final of the mixed relay, Jamaica had 2 400 people went there to run 400. And
I use the 800. Right.
Shamika McLean ran just one race. Kevin Gay Fowler, she ran a 800. She went a different territory, different zone. She's a 207 PB girl. She ran 204, 3 seconds faster than her previous PBs. And I was surprised to see her in the final because remember, you know, running 204, that her body got a different shape. And to come and run that anchor leg. If you realize, you know, Jamaica led, you know, but she didn't have that speed to kick in Jamaica was in second. And she was the person who got past close to the line. So I think the coaching staff erred. What happened to Daniela Dixon?
But at the same time, though, Casey, at the same time, though, we have to consider what was happening at the event. Consider that we're not there, so, you know.
Yeah, but why would you the fact that she ran at the departure meet, she ran the fastest 453, yeah. But you have two, remember Shamika McLean is a 52 girl now. And Dixon a 52 girl. I don't know what, maybe the farm changed up there. I'm not there.
They were not well or something like that could have happened.
But I'm saying, Robert, based on what the girl did know, she went to that different territory.
Yeah.
From 207 to 203, 204. That's amazing.
204, yeah.
And to come back and run, and then the same day, you go and run that's crazy. I didn't like that. And I would never, but I don't know, maybe Shamika McLean, I didn't see her in the 4x4. Maybe she was hurt or something. And Daniel Dixon, I don't know what went wrong. So maybe that was the best option. It was that, but she doesn't have that speed in a 400 to really, when other people came, when the Czech girl came on her and the other girl came on her, she couldn't find extra.
It would be good to hear, though, what the coach is saying in regards to, especially Mattison, you know, and how they even use Kevin Gay. But the both of them,
Mattison coach is very upset about it because, the same day it happened, I spoke with him, and he didn't like what happened because you can't, look here, gentlemen, this is the rural under 20. Rural under 20. Look at the USA. They have Quincy and those guys. They didn't run nothing like that. You can't have your individual man running
Quincy
so many
and
races. Two races in 1 day, 4 races in 2 days. You see, the legs are gone. That was too much for him. This is not a character. This is not boys and girls jam. This is the world under 20, the best. And the young man ran 2,400 the first day, and then 2,400 the second day. He must be a superman to go through that.
Rough.
Rough. And also I say again, and next thing again too, they're able mills. You realize that the schedule they had the discus
and the shot put
final and the same day.
Yeah.
World athletics crazy.
And she fall on all 6 attempts in both
cases. She had 6, right? She had 6 no attempts.
Yeah, but some people are going to say the other athletes competed.
No, and I say no, but I'm talking about having the 2 events on the same day.
They think about those doubling on the track, but they don't think about those who double on the
event. It's not. I've never seen this before. You have a two train event. And the same day like that. It's the first time I'm seeing that.
I don't know, in the past they placed a lot of emphasis on those
never got a mark
double.
in either of the final.
But gentlemen, this is a young team now. When you look and see some people, they have at least 5 to 6. And I must say, Paige, I didn't like the new rule about 9, top 3 in each.
Yeah.
Going through. It hurt Paige, because Paige time was young Paige ran 13:30. 34, and he came 4th, and
couldn't get into the final.
Won 13:35 and went into the final. They should have said first 2, 6,
and then
and
the
best,
fastest, right? Like they usually do.
Right, but Paige. It hurt, and he's very young, and I think that was hard for him. Yeah, that man who you run faster than. He's in the final.
In the final, and you have to be watching. There's an athlete from the USA I want to ask you about. Casey, the 200 meters champion, the 100 and 200 champion, Taylor.
Are you surprised? You saw him at the at the Diamond League, 1975. That man trust me, he's special.
Is the real?
And
You think him special?
Yeah, he's the real deal. Look here, I gave him the double. I didn't expect Card to beat him because it is in black and white. I gave Card the silver because once I know Card would have to do something special to outrun him because the man is like a Noah Lyles.
Yes.
Noah Lyles. He's like a Noah Lyles.
And if they look like him real serious, can never have running them glasses.
Right. And look here. Look here now. Gentlemen, this guy, and guess what? He's down to go to Texas Tech. I guarantee he won't, his management team will change that. I think he's going pro. What are you going to college to do now? After you're running here? Tell me, Jenko.
Well, unless him want make sure say him get him bookwork out of the way.
You can still get it.
Can't get it after still.
It was my athlete boy, trust me. It was a big contract.
Yeah, him look real good.
Real good. But I say people like
fluid,
people like, and you have a couple of people who PB too. You have to give them credit. Look at the 400. We had 3 persons in the 400-meter hurdles that ran personal best. You had young lady, she's going to Clemson, Siobhan Thomas. She ran 58.36 in the prelim, and she came back and ran a massive 57.56 in the semi-final. But in the final, she did not finish. You have Mara Crossfield, also PR, 58.22 in the heats. And then you have Tyrrell from KC. He ran 49.98 in the 400-meter hurdle.
PR.
Then you have Paul, as I said, 204.31. And also Joel Morgan. He ran 139, something like that, in the 149.46 in the semifinal. So, I think Jamaica.
I leave off Tiana Marshall.
I was talking about that.
Bronze in the
look here, she kept up. Look here, she was one of them. I said could medal. She and I didn't have them to definitely medal. But I said she along with Edwards were number 4. So I said they could medal. And they did. She at one stage I thought she won,
Yes.
I thought I didn't see the USA girl in the inside lane. In the inside lane. It reminded me of Shakari and Sharika. When Shakari stole the match on the outside lane there. Remember that race there?
Yes.
100 meter?
Yes.
It's the same thing. USA girl, I didn't see her. I thought Marshall won the race, because she looked superb in all 3 rounds, So, and this is the first time she's been, she has lost a race in over 2 to 3 years. And, it's a good way to, and she kept Jamaica flag flying in the hurdle. We have won the 4 hurdles, the sprint hurdles, back to back with Akira Nugent. Then we have Kerika Hill, back to back. And now she has given a medal, which is good, So it looks good for Jamaica going forward. I must give credit to Michael Carr. I must say congrats to Michael Carr. He got a COD recently.
Oh yes, we never congratulated Scudani.
Yes,
man.
Yes,
well deserved, man.
And the day after, his girl gave him a medal.
Yeah.
So, so I think going forward, I think I am disappointed though that the athletes they reach a day before competition. I didn't like that.
And they had to drive. They had to drive
over 2.5 hours from Portland
over 100 miles or close to that.
Yeah, right. I think this could affect their performance also. So in future, the administrator will have to look on that.
Yeah, because they can fly from Portland to Oregon.
Yeah, I know it's very expensive. Yeah, they can fly to. Maybe, they were looking at a cheaper.
That's a half an hour, a 20 minutes flight.
Right, and a 2-hour drive. Because I remember I went
but
there.
There's a route from Phoenix to Oregon.
To Oregon.
Are they too expensive? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's expensive. I think it's a lot of money.
But from Portland to Oregon?
Yeah, the drive, Robert. Remember you were there 2014?
Yeah. That was the route I traveled.
And I drove from Portland to Eugene.
Right.
It took me 3.5 hours to
And
reach
it took me 20 minutes flying.
there. You flew. I didn't have the money like you had. I had to, play it.
It's not me have the money, man. It's Irie.
I remember.
Irie have the money, man.
I remember 2021, that was the route that they took, the one through Arizona. So they never had no much driving because they went straight into Oregon.
Sometimes if you plan it out properly, you could still save money. But people don't like to be...
And last year, Jai Hyde got the gold medal in the 400. Remember that?
Yes, Jahil, in the 400-meter hurdles. Yeah, that was the year. Yeah.
But gentlemen, I think I said the team did not underachieve. And when you have your giant third, I think the team did well overall. Is that some people are disappointed because we are spoiled. We are used to gold medal, gold.
Yes.
And we fell short in the gold medal.
And although we were fourth on the medal table, we were really third in terms of aggregate, but just the quality of the medals. Why Italy ended up in front of us.
And a young team, gentlemen. Team very young, You have a couple of people like McLean, Dixon, Peter, the guy Peter. You have Jaden Campbell, Marcus Page. Yeah, you have Kennedy. These people can go back. And then lining wing is a young lady from Westmoreland named Godfrey, Tasha Godfrey in her. So so this team is a good expert for them.
And we have to congratulate the management team as well, the coaching staff and because I think it was very instructive that when Gary Card was disqualified, they put a case forward.
They rallied, coach. Technical man, Riley and company. I think they rally around him and make sure they ensure that he was in the final.
But somebody tell me that him never step on the line. But when I was watching it, I'm saying, but me see man step on the line. I say, what camera angle?
I said that too. I think he was fortunate.
the camera angle because sometimes we can think we see some things when
we see some like in football the VAR thing, don't it?
But remember they were scrutinizing Shania to one at a time to semi-final
Okay.
Yeah, because she did something similar.
I know my time is coming, Claude, but there are some people, I have some good friends in Clarendon. I want to big them up. And I just give me a 10 seconds. They have a place named the Walk-Through Mall in Maypen. I want to big up some friend at Anybet. Nice young lady.
Which bet?
Anybet.
Oh, that's a place to bet them.
Yeah, that's where I with my basketball money. People like Annette, Lati, Felicia, Biggie, 4 nice young ladies who always make sure me get my bet on time. I can call them and say,
no, you must tell Annette, say, you shouldn't have to come. You shouldn't have to come there to place a bet, man. You can place your bet over the phone online.
Yeah, sometimes. And then you have some friends who there, some gentlemen, nice gentlemen, turn good friend now. Man like Tour. Man like Neil, taxi driver Neil, Robert, and Mr. West, bus driver Mr. West. Those are my good friends. I also leave a man named Mr. Reed, ex-police. So big up all those, my friend from Maypen.
You sound like a Maypen man, you know.
Yeah, man. Trust me. I love
Maypen is no play. Maypen is no play
it's
pen.
No play pen.
Yeah, it's my place that I used to live in Maypen one at a time. You know.
Well, last time you been there. Hey, I heard you say something about Ochiras. Still, you want to go Maypen? Look here, Robert. I have been to. I live in Linstead. I mean in Kingston, and Maypen is always busy. I'm not
because it's small, man.
So busy. Eh?
In the town, small, man.
No, but I can't tell you. I think I went there this morning. I thought there was still Independence Day. I'll tell you the truth.
You need to come this side. You see from all the roundabout coming off of the highway.
Yeah.
I don't know when I reach it home tonight.
Is that different North Coast now, man?
Yeah, man.
Along the ocean
stretch. Because of this zone thing, I don't come down here again.
Casey, any quality, anything that you want to find, if you come down between Ochiras and Discovery Bay, you find it. If it's a top class vehicle,
yeah,
food, woman,
No man, when I mean, because up to 2020 I was living down that side. I mean, I tell you, I mean, going down is a different, totally
And Roger,
different.
I come from near Ochi,
you know.
I come up guys, you know. You come near to Ochi, I'm from, and I've not been to Ochi for a long while.
No man,
Because of the
different.
food thing.
Remember, say they plan to expand even the highway, you know, turn it into a
The
real
highway?
highway, you know.
I need to come there before the holiday finish, man.
Right.
And for
And the holiday not finishing down here for now. Remember that? If you're in a hurry to go anywhere, don't make it be
Okay.
Ochi side. You leave out
But,
from the day before.
I didn't get a chance to
Remember
talk
recently
about
them have to extend the toll plaza by 2 more lanes, you know.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've not been there for a long while.
They made a temporary expansion for 2 more lanes when them have the show earlier. Yeah, man. Ochi town.
Okay.
Ochi this side.
What's the normal then?
Yeah. Gentlemen, we're out of time, so we gotta go.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Let me say thanks to Navaski Anderson, the 800 meters Commonwealth Games gold medalist, many-time medalist, Natalia Gould on her book review. Coach Maurice Wilson spoke with us about the Commonwealth Games. Daniel Blake, the PR for the Jamaica Kingsmen, spoke about upcoming 4 matches between the Jamaica Kingsmen in the CPL tournament. And of course, Raymond Casey Graham, as we review the Under-20 World Championships. Thanks also to our technical operator, DJ Collision, Peter Brodba, our social media coordinator, our studio engineer, Kemar Sharp, and our producer, Nevada Morgan. Dwight Fraser is on holidays, so he's probably not a group down now. Watch him crowd up the place. So, but thanks to everybody. We look forward to being with you once again next week, same time, same place. Until then, my name is Robert Williams.
I'm Roger Haskell.
The program came to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. Until next week.